productivity isn't time management. Productivity is actually self-management. And if you can't manage your time, attention, energy, and effort as a man, there's no way in hell you can quote unquote be productive. The biggest thing is, which I see holding so many guys back, is a standard they set for themselves. Like, bro, you fucking know you're not the standard you want to be at, but yet you still pat yourself in the back when you pull off a hard day's work, even though you've only hit 50% of what you need to do. And the reason why I'm making this video, right, is because I came back from the gym this morning, was up at 4 a.m. doing my push-ups, my assumptions, my meditation, my praying, my journaling, all of the things that really enhance the quality of my life. I was up at 4, done that, trained at 6, cardio afterwards, and I came back and had meal number 1, had some eggs and oats and whatnot. It was a great meal. But I hit this massive energy slump. I felt just, whoa. Because last week I worked 7 out of 7 every single day for a minimum 10 hours a day. Like, cooked it, I went hard. And today I was feeling really good. I woke up, I was hammering it, I was getting everything done, but I just had this surge, this overwhelming surge of, fuck, this is going to be such a hard day. I've got like 6 back-to-back one-to-one calls with my VIP clients today, and I was looking at this big laundry list and I checked my WhatsApp and it was like, there was like 70 messages in it. I've just started powering through them and onboarding new clients, and I had to pause videos to actually yawn. And that's not like me, because I was like, fuck, I'm so tired. And I've had caffeine this morning, I've done the things, right? I've done all the right things. But it would not be in my nature to surrender to the fact that I'm tired, right? And yeah, you got to look after your health, your energy, your sleep, all this kind of stuff. That's managed for me. That's cool. But if you are not disciplined enough to regulate yourself to just do the fucking work like you should, despite your emotions, despite your feelings, despite how tired you are, then there's no way in hell you will ever become successful. You actually have to go through long, hard, arduous periods of wearing the pain helmet, where everything just feels so uncomfortable. You feel like your head's about to fucking blow up. But yet somehow you manage it. And the thing is, right, momentum is the biggest currency we can have as guys. It seriously is, energy and momentum, because see, when I got into the flow of doing these tasks, I started feeling better. I started feeling like I was building momentum. I started noticing my energy build, and now I'm doing this YouTube video, and I just want to share this with you today because it has to be rawness and real, like, live time, me getting this off my chest. And I was like, right, I'll get the camera out, I'll get the mic on, because you are probably only one habit away every single day from pushing that next big domino that is going to have that ripple effect with every other aspect of your life. But yet, just mustering up that initial energy to push the boulder down the hill is everything for you. And this is the thing, that's why you have to master yourself. That's why your morning is so crucial. See, if I started today and, I woke up at 4 and I was like, I'm going to sleep in, then woke up at 7, then I was like, I've missed my gym session, I had to get to work, and I just didn't manage myself first and foremost in the day, because I've stacked so many wins, like, upon waking. I can reflect back at that and say, no, this is your identity. This is who you are. You are the man that gets things done. You're not someone who takes it easy. You're not someone who sleeps in. You're not someone who cuts corners. You're not that guy anymore. Whereas once before, many moons ago, I was that guy. I would wake up late, I'd smoke a joint, I'd have a chill morning. I'd maybe train later in the afternoon once the stone had worn off, and I'd ate like 3,000 calories on this ridiculous turbo bulk that I was on. But guys, that's a stupid way of approaching life. Would you not think? Would you not agree with me that if you want to be more productive, then it's not more about managing time, because you can't manage time. We all have 24 hours in a day, but if you can manage yourself within the time you have, then you're going to be so much more potent with what you have to get done. Because I know so many execs, creators, business owners that I work with personally inside the CEO program that have great businesses, but yet they fail, or the business owner lets the business fail because they cannot regulate their energy and their time management correctly, because they lack discipline. They have no self-regulation systems in check. They don't know how to respond to certain emotions, like emotions in life, right? Remove the E, motion, right? Energy and motion. They're either lacking the energy, so they have no motion, or they have all the motion but no energy to follow through. And this is what robs them from living the life they want to live. They have all these grand, big ideas, reasons as to why they want to pull them off, because they just don't really have the self-worth installed, or they don't have the systems installed yet. They can't actually pull the level of work they want. And that's why they're always relying on biohacks, relying on cans of Monster, caffeine, Pro Plus, certain supplements, whatever it may be, just to give themselves an edge. When in reality, if they manage to fix their sleep, fix their health, fix their nutrition, fix their habits, fix their dopamine addictions, they would be in a far stronger position to lead from the front, to get more shit done in less time, have incredible energy every single day, and become the man they've always wanted to be. Because guys, it's never a business problem. The fact that you're, slacking, handing in tasks late, there's no wonder you're not growing at the rate you want. If you were your own boss right now, you'd probably sack yourself. Oh, wait, you are your own boss. Well, let's say if you were working for someone else, they'd probably sack you. This is the biggest thing. People think be an entrepreneur, work for yourself is easy. You don't have to answer to anyone. No. You do have to answer. You have to answer to above. You have to answer to your consciousness. You have to stay aligned. You have to literally hold yourself down 10 times more than a standard 9-to-5er would have to do, or standard employee would have to do. You literally need to be so fucking competitive and hard with yourself every single day to move things forward. Otherwise, nothing gets done. You have to put the pain helmet on, like I spoke about. Imagine like a bicycle helmet just filled with nails. You actually have to just fucking wedge that on sometimes, and you're just like, right, I'm here to suffer. And you do have to suffer. You do have to feel the pain. You do have to feel absolutely fucked some days, waking up like you've been hit by a bus. And that's entrepreneurship sometimes. I mean, a lot of people say, oh, less hustle, less grind, more lifestyle, business owner. If you're not an influencer, if you don't have millions in the bank, if you've not got daddy's trust fund, then you might have to do it the dog way, which is my way, which is roll your fucking sleeves up, be an absolute grafter, be appreciated by the amount of work you do for other people, and you will be rewarded for that. That's the way I look at it. That's what entrepreneurship is for me. Provide value in such high amounts that it would be ridiculous not to be paid for, essentially. And as I say, I'm saying this video, I'm speaking this video, and I'm really fucking tired right now. So my enunciation, my vernacular might not be on point, but I'm telling you one thing right now. If you think for a single second that you can take it easy, if you think for a single second that, you just need a new productivity system, which you actually might have, do you know what? I've actually got a productivity system. Below in this video, there will be a link to steal my productivity system for how I actually structure my days. It's really cool. Grab that and implement it. It fucking works. But discipline is your best friend. Discipline is your best friend. Overriding emotions is necessary. Not being a victim to your circumstances is key. Not letting the devil rule your life and pull you away from what truly is calling you. Your deepest purpose, guys, on this earth is to become the best version of you, give him back the world with whatever messaging vehicle you have. Mine is fitness. Mine is health, mindset, building businesses, optimizing your life. Did you ever think it was going to be easy? Did you ever actually wake up one day and say, I want to live the best quality life possible, and you thought that was going to be easy? Who told you that? Who sold you that dream? Definitely wasn't me, because I know how hard it's been for me to just grind relentlessly 7 days a week for the last 10 fucking years. Even when things were not certain, even when I had no clients coming in, even when I was flat out broke, I just acted like I was the busiest guy in the world and got as much done every day as I possibly could. And now, yeah, I've got more time freedom. I've built a team. I've got systems. I've got all this stuff. But that's still no excuse. You should still work extremely hard with a high level of discipline and move so fast. You've got to have a need for speed, because having a need for speed keeps you focused, right? When you're focused on your business, your purpose, your tasks, you feel aligned. When you're focused on, procrastination, binge eating, pornography, vices, whatever they may be, that's when you lose sight. That's when you get distracted, and that's when you lose the race. Every single day is a sprint, right? Life's a marathon, not a sprint, but if you sprint the marathon, you're going to fucking win. And it's always about hitting the next North Star so you can tick that box and move on to the next. Because right now, you're in a timeline. You're operating on a timeline right now, and it's up to you how long it takes to complete said target and what you're aiming to complete. For me personally, success loves speed, so I remove all of the friction which holds me back and run towards my North Star with as much pace as possible every single day. And whatever feelings, emotions, doubts, or fears I have throughout the process literally just get destroyed through pure, unadulterated fucking action. No foreplay, just fucking hard and going for it every single day. And that's the mindset you need to have if you want to be an absolute dog in business. You want to make big bucks. You want to look like a fucking elite savage. You want to have a marbled physique. You want to be as productive as possible. And you don't want to just be a little simp bitch that cries when things aren't going to plan. This is the mindset you need, brother. And without that, you will sell yourself short. It's as simple as, man. Fuck. So guys, productivity system below in the description. I'll see you in the next one. Let's fucking win this day. Let's go.